Hey there, Knights. My name is Jeremy, and I'm one of your UCF social media ambassadors, and today I'm going to give you a little reflection on what my sophomore year was like at UCF. So let's get into it. So, like I said, my name is Jeremy. I just finished up my sophomore year, so now I'm technically a junior, and I'm part of the Ad PR program at UCF, which is a limited access program that I just got into. That's a pretty big milestone. So this past year has been quite a time, but we've had a lot of fun over the course of it. Spirit Splash during our homecoming season was chaotic as ever, but honestly a great time. And even though I swore I was going to catch a deck this year, I still left with that one, so gosh do I hope junior year deserves better for me. This year also served as my first experience with the UCF Opera program, which was an amazing experience that I really had no idea what I was getting into doing it. But I learned a lot about the history of music and the performance of opera, and I got to perform with some really talented singers. And so it was a great time, and honestly I miss it a lot. We also had Light Up UCF again this year, which is one of my favorite events at UCF. It's basically where Christmas comes to the middle of O-Town, and it's such a great time. Me and all my friends, we'd been having some trouble meeting up as consistently as we had been during freshman year, and so Light Up UCF was a great time for all of us to, band back together and just enjoy some of the rides and stuff. The Ferris wheel, there was a merry-go-round this year. And it was just a great time for all of us to connect and get together and enjoy the season. Plus, you can bet that me and my friends were at every football game that we can make it to. This year also brought the introduction of spin scooters to campus, which have been a really great time. Me and my friends love just kind of riding around, especially in the evening when there aren't very many people around campus. And I even used the scooters to bring two of my friends from out of town around campus to give them a full campus tour of everything, and we had a great time. This year I was also determined to finally figure out my major because I'd kind of been struggling on what field exactly that I wanted to be a part of, so kind of on a whim, I decided I was going to take advertising and public relations one right after the other every Tuesday and Thursday to just kind of test out the water, see if that is kind of where I fit in. And wow, was I blown away by how incredible that program is and those two classes and those professors are, so I decided that I'm just going to apply to be part of the program, which involved a preliminary round involving GPA and then a written portion. And thankfully I got in. So now I'm officially an Ad PR major, and it's been a pretty incredible experience so far, and it feels good to finally know what I'm doing. And this year served as my first year having a job on campus. I worked for the out-of-state student mentorship program under FYE, and it was a really great time. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Awesome is a program where out-of-state students get paired up with a peer mentor to help them kind of adjust to life here in Orlando and in Florida in general, and it's a pretty amazing program. We get to do a lot of events with our mentees, and we get to go on trips together, and we did. We went to Universal and Magic Kingdom this year, which was incredible, and it was a great experience for all of us to just kind of hang out together and make some good friends. And we hosted many events throughout the year for our students to attend and kind of get them all socialized and integrated into the lovely culture that we have at UCF. So it's been a pretty good time. However, the end of my sophomore year is when the tragic COVID-19 pandemic hit, and while we're all doing our part to stay safe and healthy, I've been doing so by literally staying home this whole time. I've been doing what I can to stay distracted while I'm here stuck at home, which includes a little bit of working out, working from home, filming content for YouTube and TikTok, and kind of doing whatever I can to just keep busy. And you can bet I've been washing my hands, and I even have a pretty incredible face mask to use. A great UCF resource I'd like to recommend to those of you who are trying to stay active during this whole quarantine situation is the UCF RWC Instagram. They've been doing a lot of pretty great work creating virtual classes for all students to take. And it's a great way to stay healthy, and they have all kinds of stuff from cardio to limited weight stuff to even yoga, so definitely something that I would check out if you're interested in it. When it comes to keep connected to my family, there's been a lot of phone calls. We've done some FaceTime calls just to kind of see how everyone's been doing, because I have family in Virginia, here in Florida, and Mississippi, so I'm kind of spread out a little everywhere, and I do what I can to stay connected to everyone. Same with my friends though, because I mentioned that I worked with the out-of-state student mentorship program, and a lot of my friends are from out of state. So I've got friends kind of everywhere, and while it's been a little challenging, we've made it work the best we can. We love to utilize Zoom to, hang out together. I have a group of friends who I watch Big Time Rush with every week via Zoom, and so that's a super good way for us to stay connected. So it's just a matter of doing what we can to make sure we're all okay. So while we all can't physically be together in this time, hopefully our efforts will bring us all back together on campus sooner than we know. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on my sophomore year reflection. If you did, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe You can also follow me on Instagram at the.t_, where I've been making magic at home all quarantine long. Stay safe and healthy, Knights, and that is the tea on that.